COVID-19 outbreak is on its way to become a permanent part of human life and activities as it has been announced by WHO in recent times. Although there have been outbreaks that have been effective in multiple countries in the intervening time, none of which have undoubtedly been as effective as COVID-19. A real estate business is a business entity that deals with the buying, selling, management, or investment of real estate properties. And according to the balance, real estate is the property, land, buildings, air rights above the land, and underground rights below the land. We choose this kind of title because as today's and everyday's problem, COVID-19 pandemic has already affected millions of businesses worldwide. Staying home, keeping safe, keeping social distancing, and because of implementing quarantine causes the employees, employers, or workers to lose their job or retire from work. And also, we choose this topic because it's one of the major issues in the world and our community today. Many people and also their business have faced big problems because of this pandemic, and some even have risked their lives to continue doing this act. According to Beckingham 1974, the goal of a study might be to describe a concept or to explain a situation that indicates the type of study to be conducted. So, the purpose of our study is to understand what the real estate businesses are going through right now and what they need to do in order to manage up with their commerce in spite of this widespread of what we call COVID-19. Moreover, this helps the researchers to understand the impact of COVID-19 to real estate business. When the widespread was declared, no one truly knew the effect it was going to have on numerous of the markets. Indeed, 7 months afterward, there are still numerous questions. Be that as it may, one thing is certain right now. COVID-19 widespread is influencing businesses.
The researchers want to find out what effect COVID-19 has on the real estate business in Davao City. As the virus continuously spread globally and locally, numerous owners and occupiers have developing concerns about its impact on their businesses. Parties wish to clarify their commitments and remedies to the light of constantly changing government requirements and policies. Numerous divisions are radically influenced by the COVID-19 outbreak, but none is feeling more uncertainty than the genuine domain market itself. All around the world, these lockdowns and quarantine restrictions sent office workers to work at their homes. This also makes it difficult for agents and buyers to meet and see a private property. Buyers and dealers are unsure of what will happen due to the virus and the real estate market's progress being slowed down. Apartments, offices, and a lot of properties are left unsold and unoccupied due to the ongoing pandemic. Buyers and dealers are hesitant to go and meet in a private property because of the risk of getting infected. This resulted to the decrease of potential buyers in the real estate market. This pandemic also resulted to unemployment of a lot of people, resulting to dealers and lenders to be cautious about borrowers and their ability to pay the credit or debt.
As the effects of COVID-19 are felt around the world, real estate companies are being impacted in different ways, largely dependent on which region and asset class. In the near term, real estate executives are concerned with preserving value and liquidity, keeping tenants and visitors safe, including increased cleaning measures, and complying to various governmental requirements. The COVID-19 crisis significantly impacted the residential real estate market. Health concerns, stay-at-home orders, travel restrictions led to fewer buyers looking for properties. As well, it led to fewer sellers willing to list their properties or allow strangers to enter their properties during pandemic. The COVID-19 is a global pandemic, and we, as researchers, found out that with countries worldwide reporting cases, it is no doubt that it has greatly affected the economies in huge scale, and which, with more and more people confined at home, investors are scrambling to make sure their properties are safe from it all. And of all other industries other than tourism, real estate business seems to be the most affected.
So, this is our research question. Number 1, what is COVID-19 in terms of travel restrictions and safety protocol? Number 2, what is the real estate business in terms of land developers, real estate loans, and brokers? And number 3, is there a significant relationship between the COVID-19 and real estate business? So our theoretical framework, this study was anchored in the theory of Dunto and Gustafson 2020 about effects of COVID-19 on business. That COVID-19 pandemic will impact most of all companies or businesses. And while this pandemic is still ongoing, we don't know what will be the societal consequences since this aspect have never been with past pandemics. Methodology. For our research design, we use descriptive correlation, which means that descriptive method determine the relationship between COVID-19 and real estate business. And correlation method means determine the significant relationship between COVID-19 and real estate business. So our research respondents, we have 50 real estate salespeople and using purposive sampling. So our research instrument, we will use our self-made survey questionnaire. And for statistical treatment, we use mean to determine the level of COVID-19 and real estate business. Second is paired t-test to determine the significant difference in the level of COVID-19 and real estate business. And lastly is Pearson-R correlation to determine the correlation between COVID-19 and real estate business.
We conduct this study in order to provide results that will offer assistance with social, professional, and logical advancement. The result of this study will help us see how this pandemic greatly affected the real estate industry, especially here in Davao City. This study will enable us to accumulate data and information to help our group come up with a conclusion. And for our references to support our study, we borrow some knowledge of the other authors to help us in this research. Even though our references are limited because our study is related to COVID-19, which has just started last year, 2019, and we know that the reference for this topic is limited, our group is still confident that it is enough to finish our study, to give results that will help people, and to provide references to others who might want to know more about this topic. That's all. Thank you.